John Ehrlichman, come on out with me. So John and I worked hard to put together our Innovators list, which was published this morning, I think, on the Wrap. And we are thrilled for a second year to be closing the grill with our Innovators panel.
Alex Winter, come on out. And Elon Lee, Perrin Childs, and Penny and Sandra.
Great.
All right. Alex is right here. I'm going to start with Alex. I mean, look, we just heard Lloyd Braun talking about how things are changing, and as a content creator, you are embracing that change.
I did a series. I did the first live-action series with MTV in '91. It was called The Idiot Box. It was a TV show that I wrote, directed, and starred in, and it was interstitial content. So we were making minute-long to 3-minute-long sketch comedy pieces for MTV that wrapped around their music videos. And within a year, we were actually given a $13 million movie by Fox based on The Idiot Box. And so I came out of film school having made short films and videos and all different kinds of things, and was immediately confronted by the restrictions of the industry, and I didn't like those restrictions. So I'm probably one of the few older content creators that actually embraced the technological age, because in this age, it's much easier to work in that hideous buzz term, multiple platforms of content creation, when really it's all about just making something good and then finding a place to show it.
Can we stay on the subject of community for a second? Because you were able to build a community around what you guys wanted to do, and they embraced you, and now you guys have a lot of money, and you've got an exploding kittens game, and you're busy building a business. I think this is an important fact in a world where you see content created by a lot of great producers in this town, and then you move on to the next project, next project. So you have this community, and now you are charged with the task of building this business. Sure. What's the relationship like with the community? In other words, when you create something now, does the community keep coming with you, and what's that interaction like?
This is my fourth startup, and throughout the years, over a decade of starting companies, the community manager role, the community management department has gone from an afterthought in the first company to now the largest division in my company. There are more people working in community management, customer service, relationships than any other department. More than game design, more than manufacturing. Like, that's where it's at. That is the absolute most important thing. And the reason is because it is those communities that more and more define what your company is. You get to make a product, sure, but you're entering into, every time someone buys your product, anytime someone consumes your media, they're entering into a relationship with you. And they are half of that relationship. And unless you work with that 50% representation of your products, you go extinct. Like, you just become obsolete so quickly. So I am such a big advocate of working with them, letting them make decisions, letting them define what comes next, what they're excited about, because it's only that way that it's when it's that 50-50 relationship that things stay healthy.
And Perrin, for those who may not know Adaptive Studios, you guys are going out, you're looking for IP. The rights, we heard the issue of rights earlier, but finding the right homes for them today. So for example, you guys brought back Project Greenlight, but you brought it back in a world where people can have an actual social conversation around the stuff that they're seeing each week.
Right, no, I mean, it was really exciting, with the opportunity of Project Greenlight, where, when it left the air, Facebook didn't exist, YouTube didn't exist. And so for us, the opportunity was immense. It was basically being able to crowdsource some of the best talent, some of the best content, leveraging a real, foolproof, democratized contest. And so it was really great.
We talk a lot about China, the emergence of China, and sometimes in the simplistic terms of its importance to the global box office. But here you guys are, after showing your influence in this town in building big animated feature film studios, from DreamWorks Animation to Sony's operations, and now working with a Chinese company with big ambitions, and I think, 3 films already that you're focused on over the next couple of years. What goes into that process now, especially with all this other stuff going on too?
We're not only doing 3 films, but we have several other projects that are in development. And Penny and, as you said, Penny and I, I grew up at Disney, and then Disney and DreamWorks and Sony Animation, and now you guys use the word entrepreneurial, which is a strange word for us, but we are entrepreneurial, and we are building this huge operation with a team in Nanjing. Small group here, about 60 people here, but 1,000 artists that are in Nanjing, China, that we're going to be, we already started, we're interacting with them every day. And it's a challenge.
Well, it makes our days twice as long because their day begins as ours is ending. The thing that we recognized many years ago is the issue of family entertainment. It never changes. It's always desirable. People want to see it, and then they want to show it to their children, and those children, it's the most evergreen form of entertainment. And that doesn't change across borders. So as long as you can make quality product with themes and characters that resonate around the world, which we're very careful of. We're very internationally cognizant of the values of a family, not as the values of a Chinese family or an American family or a Mexican family or a Brazilian family. We really make movies that travel, and that's the key to what we're looking for.
Well, I think that basically does it for our Innovators panel, and that does it for TheGrill 2015. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to our panel. You guys are fantastic.